some behind the scenes footage. So I wanted to give you some thoughts as to my process and when I work. And usually I've been working by myself, especially during the quarantine. I believe that the light of the creator is here. I believe that God literally is here. So I will literally speak. Like I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love you, and I think of this. And like when the camera, and I believe that God is in everything. So I will literally speak to things. And my neighbors might think, you're fucking nuts. And I don't care. Because that's how much I believe in God. And I think that it's important to have that kind of relationship, especially in this time. So that's my process. And it's almost like you have your best friend, like just doing a video with you. And I go, hey, where's the sisters? And you see the sisters, hey, where's the tape? But there's a tape. Where's the camera? And that kind of relationship. Do you have that kind of relationship with the light of the creator? We just finished rapping. And I think when you feel the creator, like you basically, there's a message that you want to get from me as an artist. There's a message that I want to get across because I care. I genuinely care about people. I'm extremely caring. I'm probably the most caring person that I know. Uh, um, and, or maybe I'm not, you know, but I think that sometimes so much more, perhaps maybe the most empathetic person, because sometimes when things are too much, I mean, I'm not definitely like the one that does the most for the world. Like that's not me. I don't know what I am, but that's how I work. When I work with the Live the Creator, and I think it's fun when you're working and feeling that positive energy, especially when you're quarantined. It's time to make those videos, bust out, and make people laugh and make people think and reach out to the rest of the world, and paint your face. I got this from Blix, you know, and I got my glitters from the 99-cent store from, I forget where I got my glitters. Oh, me and Alicia, we went and we got, I saw at the Goodwills, and then I painted my teeth, like with the little bloods, and there's glitter on there, and it's fun, you know. It's a fun time, and I think that during this situation, I think it's really important to be a little bit more bold about who you are as a human being in regards to sharing love and sharing creativity, and to allow yourself to be hurt. Some people I know might be like, he's a weirdo, and I'll be like, yeah. You don't even know. you know I'm just like a big giant kid. I think that's, I never lost that childlike innocence that I think that when I see other kids, and it's like that's why like kids and I totally mesh, like we just get along great because I'm a total dork and they're total dorks. So this has gone on way too long. So that's my process. I'm gonna go wash off my face. Oh, just the makeup wise, what I did is I actually utilized a face mask before to create a certain level of texture, and then I use Snaroos from Blix that I got earlier. And then what I did is I painted the outside of the teeth with a black um, the eyeliner, but then I went through it with a black eye thing, one of those eye things that you like dust that I put on top of here, and then I painted the eyebrows. I don't know if you can see the gold. I try to create a strange kind of patterning with the blacks, and you can see some of the pictures. I definitely I think it's something that I might experiment with again in order to portray different ideas and different thoughts. I think there's definitely something wonderful about painting your face. you know, and I highly recommend it. I recommend that all women shave their heads, that all people shave their heads at some point in time, so you can have that unisex kind of element. It's so scary, but you can do it. And also to everybody to paint their face in one shape, way, shape, or form. If you're a man, you should definitely dress up as a woman at least one time in your life, and not for fun, like like genuinely, like good try, like I did, which wasn't successful. Anywho, I want to let you go. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful eternity. This was so much fun. A lot of Red Bull, some beer, a lot of green screen, me talking to the camera and different trying out different things, different costumes, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. And yeah, so we'll see what I'm going to give you soon. All right. I love you. I wish you a wonderful eternity.